Big smiles. Yes! Probably our most encouraging performance of the season, given everything we've had to face. Warner's out, Purdy's out, Purcell's out. You all know. You all know. And yeah, Sunday night football, Falcons. Some guys thinking these guys might be contenders. Some guys thinking that, you know, maybe they got something this year. Penix Jr. getting a lot of hype. Penix Jr. Don't know. Bijan Robinson. All the things that you thought would go against us, and a 20-10 win, and it's 4:17 a.m. and it's going to be a while before I go to bed because that is one of the happiest performances of the year for me. Can single out people from offense to defense to special teams. I'm going to single out some of the unheralded guys. Tatum Bethune, I told you all Tatum Bethune could play a year ago in the 2024 preseason. Steps in for Warner, does a great job. I thought he was fantastic tonight. D Winter's made some nice plays as well. The D line woke up. Bryce Huff was incredible. Who else? Who else can we throw out there on defense? Chase Lucas. Chase Lucas had a massive play. That 4th and 1. That turned the game for me. That absolutely turned the game for me. We were losing some momentum after some weird offensive play calls, the fullback dive, and a few other bits. And he made that stop on 4th and 1, and it changed everything as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, massive, huge, huge. Special teams, Malik Turner, elevated from the practice squad this week. Made 3 good special teams plays. We don't make enough good special teams plays, so that was pretty massive. Eddie Pinheiro, fantastic, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, special teams good. Offense, everybody was good, really. The interior line was pretty excellent, I thought, on the whole. They've come in for a lot of stick. Connor Colby and Dominic Pooney, I thought they played really well today. Um, Matt Hennessy came in at centre and looked a million times better than Jake Brendel, so let's keep him in there, please. I thought he was excellent. McCaffrey's still a cheat code. There were so many players that didn't deserve any yardage that got tons, including a massive catch on 3rd and long on the last touchdown drive that led to basically us throwing McCaffrey into the end zone a couple of plays later. Um, yeah, can't say enough good things. George Kittle, we got to talk about George Kittle. You're going to look at the box score and go, Kittle did nothing. No, he was in at tight end and we could run the ball again. What a player this man is. What a blocker. What a man. Leads the offense. And Mac Jones, got to give some credit to Mac Jones. The stats will show that he didn't throw a touchdown and he threw an interception. The reality is he made big plays when we needed him to. With his legs and with his arm, he looked more mobile than he has in a couple of weeks. That was good news for us. Is there a quarterback controversy? No, but he was excellent. And the fact that we're still afloat, I mean, guys, this team is 5-2. It's 5-2. It's missing its 2 best defensive players. It's missing most of its offensive playmakers for at least part of the year. It's got a patched up offensive line. It's got a backup quarterback, and still we rise, as the poem says. We're 5-2. I'm getting a little emotional, if I'm honest. We're 5-2 because I absolutely love this team. It's gritty. It plays hard. It never gives up, and it finds ways to win. We did it against the Rams. We did it tonight. And we're in the fight, ladies and gentlemen. We really are in the fight. I can't remember who we've got next week, and I'm not going to look because I don't care. I'll think about it tomorrow. It's 4 a.m. But I'm so, so happy. We deserve that. And I'm happy for everybody on the 49ers. Robert Saleh called a great game. Shanahan mostly called a great game. There's a few calls that I think he'd want back, including the fullback dive. But generally speaking, superb. It's really hard not to believe in and love things about this football team. It's the total antithesis of last year, where the team were hard to like and found ways to lose. This team find ways to win, and they're fun. And it's hard not to get a little bit happy about it all. They make me so proud on a weekly basis, working through all this adversity and just playing their asses off, Darren Luther Jr. had to come in on defence today. He's not a player that I would normally give a ton of credit, but he was excellent for the most part. Lenoir played well, got a few dodgy penalties given against him. That seems to be his life this season. Malik Mustafa played well. You start looking through the whole team and everybody did something good, Jordan Elliott, good against the run. Samo, good against the pass. Bryce Huff, I already mentioned, was excellent. Bethune, excellent. These are people that shouldn't even be on the field in normal circumstances. And yet they're coming up with big plays. Alfred Collins, fumble recovery. These... I don't know. What a team. I could go on all day, but I'm not gonna. If you want to hear what I think in more detail, catch me on Niner Noise and Sidelinr Sports this week. But the time for full analysis is tomorrow. I'm just so happy with this team, and we continue to rise in spite of everything. So I'll see you again next week, hopefully with another big beaming smile on my face. And once again, King Go Niners.